Tallinn City Life Museum, a deep dive into the heart of Estonian history and culture. Tallinn, Estonia's capital, is known for its picturesque Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its long, rich history, which stretches back to the medieval period. One of the city's finest cultural treasures is the Tallinn City Life Museum, an institution that encapsulates centuries of Tallinn's urban life, culture, and history. This museum, housed in one of the oldest buildings in the city, offers visitors a comprehensive look at how the city has evolved and what life has been like for its inhabitants throughout the centuries. For both locals and visitors, the Tallinn City Life Museum provides a fascinating window into the past and insight into the everyday lives of Estonians from various eras. A brief history of the museum. The Tallinn City Life Museum, Tallinna Linna Museum, was established in 1965, but its roots go back much further. The museum is located in an elegant 14th century merchant's house, situated in the heart of Tallinn's Old Town. This location was carefully chosen to reflect the authentic spirit of medieval Tallinn and to preserve the historical essence of the city. The museum initially focused on the domestic life of Tallinn's citizens from the 19th and early 20th centuries, gradually expanding its focus to cover broader topics and a more extensive range of historical periods. Over the years, the museum has accumulated an impressive collection of artifacts, including everyday objects, photographs, documents, and artworks. These objects serve as a testament to Tallinn's urban life, showing how the city developed from a medieval trading hub to a modern European capital. Architecture and historical significance of the building. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Tallinn City Life Museum is the building itself. The structure is a fine example of a medieval merchant's house with Gothic architectural elements that transport visitors back in time. The house's original features, such as the vaulted ceilings, tall narrow windows, and cobblestone courtyard, remain intact, allowing visitors to experience the atmosphere of medieval Tallinn firsthand. In medieval times, Tallinn, known as Revel at the time, was an important member of the Hanseatic League, a powerful alliance of trading cities in Northern Europe. As a result, the city saw a great deal of wealth, which is reflected in the grand architecture of its merchant houses. The building that houses the museum is no exception. It was originally constructed in the early 14th century as a residence and place of business for wealthy merchants who traded goods such as salt, furs, and textiles across the Baltic region. The building's preservation is a significant achievement, as it offers a rare glimpse into the domestic and professional lives of medieval Tallinn's elite. Over the centuries, the building has undergone several modifications, but great care has been taken to maintain its historical integrity, and today it stands as one of the best preserved examples of medieval urban architecture in the region. Permanent exhibitions, a walk through Tallinn's past. The Tallinn City Life Museum features several permanent exhibitions that guide visitors through different periods in the city's history. These exhibitions cover topics ranging from medieval life to Soviet occupation, with a particular emphasis on how the city's culture and identity have evolved over time. Medieval Tallinn, life in a Hanseatic city. The museum's medieval section is perhaps its most striking, as it is located in the oldest part of the building. Visitors can explore the lives of Tallinn's medieval citizens, from the wealthy merchants to the craftspeople and laborers who kept the city running. Artifacts such as medieval tools, clothing, and household items are on display, giving visitors a tangible connection to the past. The museum also features reconstructions of medieval interiors, allowing visitors to step into a 14th century home and experience how people lived, worked, and socialized during this period. The Swedish era, 1561–1710. After the medieval period, Tallinn experienced significant changes under Swedish rule. The Swedish period was marked by relative stability and prosperity, and the city underwent several important architectural and cultural developments. The museum's exhibition on the Swedish era explores how Tallinn's governance, legal system, and urban planning were influenced by Sweden. The exhibition also delves into the religious changes that took place during this time, as the Reformation and Lutheranism became dominant forces in the region. Russian Empire and Industrialization, 1710–1918. In 1710, Tallinn became part of the Russian Empire, which ushered in a new era of political, social, and economic change. This period saw the gradual modernization and industrialization of the city, as well as the development of a more diverse population. The museum's exhibition on the Russian Empire focuses on the impact of industrialization on urban life, as well as the cultural exchanges between Estonians, Russians, Germans, and other ethnic groups living in the city. Visitors can explore artifacts related to Tallinn's early factories, transportation systems, and public services, as well as learn about the city's role in the broader context of the Russian Empire. The exhibition also touches on the rise of Estonian nationalism during the 19th century, which laid the groundwork for the country's eventual independence. The Estonian Republic and Soviet occupation, 1918 to 1991. One of the most poignant sections of the Tallinn City Life Museum is the exhibition covering the tumultuous 20th century. In 1918, following the collapse of the Russian Empire, Estonia declared its independence and Tallinn became the capital of the new republic. However, this period of independence was short-lived, as Estonia was occupied by the Soviet Union in 1940, followed by Nazi Germany during World War II, and then reoccupied by the Soviets after the war. This exhibition covers the hardships of Soviet occupation, the resilience of the Estonian people, and the cultural and political movements that eventually led to Estonia regaining its independence in 1991. Visitors will find photographs, propaganda posters, personal diaries, and other artifacts from this period, which offer insight into what life was like for Tallinn's citizens under authoritarian rule. The exhibition also highlights the Singing Revolution, a peaceful protest movement in the late 1980s that played a key role in Estonia's path to independence. The museum's educational mission. One of the key objectives of the Tallinn City Life Museum is to educate the public about the city's history and cultural heritage. The museum's educational programs are designed to engage visitors of all ages, from school children to adults. These programs include guided tours, interactive exhibits, and hands-on workshops, where participants can learn traditional crafts such as weaving, pottery, and wood carving. The museum also collaborates with local schools and universities to provide resources for teachers and students studying Estonian history, culture, and urban development. Through these initiatives, the Tallinn City Life Museum plays a crucial role in preserving and promoting Tallinn's heritage for future generations. A must-visit destination in Tallinn, the Tallinn City Life Museum is more than just a museum. It is a journey through time, offering visitors the chance to explore the rich tapestry of Tallinn's history and culture. Whether you're interested in medieval life, the Swedish or Russian periods, or the struggles and triumphs of the 20th century, the museum's comprehensive exhibitions provide a deep understanding of how Tallinn has evolved over the centuries. For visitors to Tallinn, the museum is an essential stop that complements the experience of walking through the city's cobblestone streets and marveling at its medieval architecture. In conclusion, the Tallinn City Life Museum serves as a captivating gateway to understanding the rich and diverse history of Estonia's capital. It captures the essence of Tallinn's evolution, from its medieval roots as a vital trade hub in the Hanseatic League to its transformation into a modern European city. The museum's collections and exhibitions offer visitors a comprehensive glimpse into the lives of the city's inhabitants across different eras, shedding light on their social customs, architectural advancements, and cultural exchanges. For both locals and tourists, the Tallinn City Life Museum is an invaluable resource that bridges the past with the present, reminding us of the city's resilience and its role as a dynamic center of culture and commerce.